10 years ago, I had Bitcoin at $400 and I spent it all on a birthday party. Years later, I learned blockchain, I coded smart contracts, I built trading bots, and I got obsessed with crypto. And today, I've completely walked away from it. Let me explain why. I went from hating crypto to learning it, becoming completely obsessed, and now I've given up on it. And this is coming from someone who had Bitcoin around $400 about 10 years ago. And yes, I actually had roughly half a Bitcoin. I had no other source of income. I did not understand what it was. And there was no way I was just going to hold the money I needed in real life. So I sold it immediately and used it to throw a small birthday party. At that point, I didn't care about blockchain or the future of money. I just wanted cash. Fast forward to my engineering bootcamp days. This was during another big crypto bull run. Everywhere you turned, new coins and new blockchains, the Web3, the future, DeFi is going to replace banks. Before committing any serious money, I wanted to understand what was going on. So I asked basic questions. Are these coins even valuable? What gives them the value? What problem are they really solving? So I attended a blockchain academy by Emogo. There I learned how blockchain works. I learned how to write smart contracts with solidity. I understood how tokens were created. I studied different blockchains and architectures. And that was when my obsession with blockchain and crypto really started. And for the first time, I could see the potential decentralization, the trust systems, the immutability, the transparency, and it actually all made sense. So I started to buy the coins I believed had the real technology and the use case. About Solana, Cardano, Polkadot, the BNB, about Tron, and a few others. And because it was a bull run, my portfolio started to go up very fast. Then meme coins arrived. Doge, Shiba Inu, random dog coins and joke tokens, and people started to make mind-blowing returns. Overnight millionaires. We have screenshots of people gaining 10x, 50x, 100x. Suddenly, my 2x gains from Cardano and co started to feel too small, and that was where my obsessions shifted from this technology is interesting to which coin can give me 100x ROI. This whole niche that appeared on YouTube and Twitter, finding the next Doge, hidden gems, the 5 top altcoins that will explode. And every day we had new coins that launched. Influencers call them gems, and people, because of the fear of missing out and then hoping to multiply small amounts of money, and blockchain fundamentals that I had started to matter less. It became about one single thing: make a lot of money very quickly, buy random coins created by people you do not know with no real use case. I remember after doing my research on a token named SafeMoon, driven by hype, I sold most of my stablecoins and bought it. I also convinced my friends and colleagues to buy the token. I got a 3x, I think, because I bought early, and I lost all the profits again because that's how memes coins eventually end. My friends who were convinced bought late, so they bought at the top, so they lost a good percentage of their capital. I don't think they will ever buy anything crypto anymore, and they still kind of mock me even till this day. I understood the risk, but I guess I sold them the idea that it was a sure investment with a quick ROI. That right there is my core problem with what crypto has turned into. The original value and the promise of decentralization, trust, transparency has largely been replaced with gambling, pump and dump schemes, with hunting for the next 100x lottery ticket. And because of greed and desperation to turn $1,000 to $1 million, the space has been flooded with bad actors ready to take advantage of people's greed. At one point in early 2024, around 5,300 new crypto tokens were being created every single day. What exactly are those tokens for, other than short-term gambling? You have no real edge. Think about it. How do you know which of the tokens to buy? We have 5,300 a day. 99.999% are scam coins. How do you choose the 0.01? When to buy, when to sell? Unless you have some insider information or you are part of the people that are creating the scams, you have no real edge. If you keep buying random tokens, you will almost certainly lose all your money over time. It doesn't matter what any influencer tells you. And if you think, okay, I will just use tools and bots, you are just entering another layer of the same problem. We have this illusion of tools and bots. They are endless. We have DEX tools and DEX screeners and Telegram sniping bots that take auto profit, auto trades, and all those settings. Trust me, when it comes to automation, you will find me there. I've tried them all. The free ones, the paid ones. I even built my own Solana sniping tool. You will waste a lot of time. You will eventually lose and waste a lot of money. Even when you manage to make some profit here and there, you will likely give it all back later, plus more. These tokens are often created with scams in mind. The honeypots, the rock pools, the hidden functions, the dev holding massive supplies. And if you do not understand all I just said now, then you see the problem. There's so much going on behind the scene, and you are playing in a game controlled by highly skilled and ruthless scammers. You are at their mercy. You stand no real chance. I also tried crypto leverage trading, and it has the same problem with forex trading, just more volatility and more ways to get liquidated. If you have not seen my experience and opinion on the forex trading video, you can check it out on my channel. Alright, so let's say you stick to the big coins. So let's say you ignore all the meme coins and the scams and the FOMO, and you decide to be responsible. You stick to Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, ADA, Sol, and Ton nowadays, and other major tokens with clear use cases and big communities. Now ask yourself honestly, why are you buying them? Is it because you want to actually use them as a currency, or because you believe the price will go up and you will sell them at a higher price later on? Most people are in this second category. They are not using it to buy groceries, to pay rent, to get salary or something. They are buying it because they think the number will go up. And in that case, it's being treated more like a speculative asset, similar to a stock or a commodity, not a true currency, which is far from the original dream. The digital money used globally for everyday transactions. It's been over a decade, and you can't spend any crypto in any mall. You can't use it for online purchases. You can't easily get a salary in it. When you do use it, it's often for very niche or shady use cases. In many cases, when it is used, you still have to convert it back to fiat, which is your euro or dollars, before you can truly use it. So, what problem is it really solving for the average human right now? We have this complexity, irreversibility, and volatility. On top of that, crypto still hasn't solved transparency and safety for normal users. One wrong address and your money is gone. One wrong chain and your money disappears into the void. Wallets can be hacked. There is no one to call. There's no refund. There's no chargeback. Everything is your responsibility. You download your wallet. You safely store your seed phrase. You choose your right network. You triple check your addresses. Most people don't want their entire life savings tied into something that one misclick, you have permanent loss. And number two, volatility. The price of crypto swing very widely. Bitcoin can lose or gain $10,000 in a day or in a week. Many altcoins can drop 30% in a week. How is this a reliable medium of exchange? People don't want the thing they are getting paid into crash 40% overnight. Let's talk about the fix, stablecoins. This fix actually breaks the original idea. To solve volatility, we have stablecoins, right? which are pegged to a dollar or another fiat currency. In theory, each token is backed by $1 somewhere. And that sounds very nice until you ask, who is holding that money? Who is minting the tokens? Who is auditing them? And the answer is usually that a company is creating and managing the decentralized stable currency. Regulators and government that often step in to supervise them. At that point, is this still decentralized money? Or just a more complicated version of what we already have? And when things go wrong, they go very wrong. Like the Terra-Luna USD, they just kept minting stablecoins, not backed properly, and people bought in thinking it was safe, and when everyone tried to withdraw, it collapsed. Billions of dollars evaporated, and many people lost everything. Where I stand now is, where I've landed. I still believe the blockchain vision has value. I still think that the trustless, transparent systems can be useful, but the way crypto is currently being used, which is being overrun by scams and speculations, extremely unfriendly to normal users, driven heavily by greed and fear, it is far from being used as a stable, universal, and everyday currency. So for now, I've mostly stepped away. I'll come back when crypto stops being primarily investment vehicle, a get-rich-quick scheme, a completely uncontrollable casino, and it starts becoming truly decentralized, non-scamming, reasonably stable, clear and usable, and actually accepted widely as a medium of exchange. Until then, I'd rather keep my focus on things I can actually control, my skills, my career, boring investments that don't require worshipping charts all night. If you're interested in more honest, no hype stories like this about crypto, forex, career, money, traveling, and things like that, please subscribe and let me know in the comments, do you think I am overlooking something about crypto? Have I overstated or understated its potential? I'm open to being wrong, but I just don't want to be delusional. I'll see you in my next video.